Hey guys, welcome back with another video on Troy. I'm very excited to tell you I have early access to the Amazons, and yeah, this is a really good thing that happened to the game. So you get two Amazons. You get
Underestimate me at your peril.
I will not, madam. You get Hippolyta, I believe she's the High Queen of the Amazons. She's very interesting start down here, and yeah, let's see what she gets. She gets initiation rights, and I'll explain this in a second. Basically, you can only recruit basic units, and you have to upgrade these units, and I'll show you in the campaign that I'm running. And then she has also the Amazonian Kingdom, where you collect treasures, and this unlocks various different things in your kingdom and your abilities, etc. You get the Astomachoi, which are these unique units, the horse archers, I will not try to even pronounce that, and the followers of Artemis, which are really good archers, forest archers. And she's quite good. You get extra favor of Ares and extra battle speed of your hero. And yeah, that's the first one. And then there's
Battle will heal my pain.
female Achilles, or also known as the Achilles Destroyer, Penthesilea. She also has initiation rights, but then she has the Blood Oaths and Horde. She's a Horde mechanic, and this is what we're going to be discussing about today. We'll do Hippolyta tomorrow, but today I really want to focus on the Horde, because the Horde mechanic is just completely reworked. This is not what we've seen in Attila, this is not what we've seen in Warhammer. It's something new, it's something really exciting, and something really fun. So your Horde can roam around wherever you want, right? But you cannot reinforce your Horde army. To reinforce your Horde army, you have to have the Blood Oath activated, and you get specific super strong units to support it. You don't have resource production, and you have to basically raid and sack settlements constantly. You get the Furies, you get Themysciira's Chosen. Themyscira is the city that the Amazons were kicked out of. You get the Hippomachoi, really good cavalry, and the daughters of Ares. And of course, you get the same abilities as the other one. And yeah, you see, I was playing on hard because I was trying to understand how it works, etc. And we're just gonna jump into this one, and then I'm gonna load in the campaign at a later stage, and we're just gonna have a discussion about Horde mechanics. We're gonna see what the first few turns look like, and then we're gonna see, like, I think I'm 20 or so turns in with the other campaign, and we'll just see how that works out. All right, let's jump straight into it.
The scent of war is on the wind.
Brother, your foolish passion has doomed us.
Across the sea, the hateful Achaeans muster their armies, preparing to invade Troy. King Priam and his kin may aid your cause, for long ago, oaths were exchanged between your warriors on the fields of Phrygia. To reach them, you must travel through the straits and cross the lands of the Thyni on the northern shores of Propontis. They dare forbid you passage, the fools. March west for vengeance.
Through glorious battle, I am redeemed.
And that's the introduction. Thank you. It just explains how it runs, and we have to defeat, I believe, these guys and march all the way down there. That's easier said than done, though, because, well, frankly speaking, you start with very few units. You start with some horsewomen, which are really good and really fun to play with, and huntresses. These two are really good units. Libarius infantry is really good as well. So first things first, you need growth, because everything you build, right? This is the new building tree. It's absolutely beautiful. Everything is brand new, but at the same time, it seems very much in line with the rest of the game. The prayers are still the same. They haven't reworked this yet, but I believe Zeus, Apollo. I thought they introduced new gods, but apparently they didn't. Alright, so let's explain the military tech tree. So you have war games and battle mentors, and then it goes to champions assembly, Ares war cult, and then you get rituals of the huntress and festivals of Nemesis. What do these do? You get the first one, and you're able to get, you know, tier giants and mythic creatures, and this one will allow you to get harpies. You get the second one, get more harpies, but then you unlock initiation rites for Huntress, Shielded Stoneslingers, and Thoraxes. And then this one, it allows Oathsworn, Stigones, Libarius Infantry, and Crotonus. Right? I'm pronouncing those absolutely wrong. But basically, the more you level these up, the more you can upgrade your units. And we'll see that in a second as well, very soon. And then, of course, there is the War Tent, which is your faction capital kind of thing. And every hero has this, or every army has this. And the more you upgrade it, the more experience you get per turn to all of your units, and it's easier to manage. You have Horde recruitment capacity, etc. What's really good is all of these buildings finish in one turn. All of these buildings build up in one turn, and it's done. And that's really, really important, right? Like, legitimately, that is so important. Because you're a horde faction, you're running around, and you're going to be fighting all over the place. Now, so you also get this. You don't get, as you can see, resources are zilch. You don't get any resources. But then you are able to, we need to raise the settlement, and we got 8,800 food. If we raise this settlement, which is very far away, we get a lot of wood. Wrong one. And bronze and so forth. So, oh, this is 5,000 bronze. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get that. That's amazing for trading. And then you have to raise settlements for different gods. So, for example, Ares, he wants you to take out that, and that's a tad far. That's Jesus. That's far away. And of course, then there's also for Battle Glory. There is for Sirens. Oh, this one is for Sirens. Okay, that's good. Battle Glory. This one, Vision over the sea. I didn't even see that. Giants to your pool, and Centaurs. And the best part is these guys will, once you fight and burn down city, then you get another city target. So it's a good way of resource generating through fighting. And the last thing they have is the Blood Oaths. So Blood Oaths gives you total battle glory, unlocks Blood Oaths, and Blood Oaths are these really strong units that you can get to help you fight in battles. And basically it unlocks through here. And the more you have, the more you can summon. I believe the maximum you can summon is 9, and that gives you a lot of movement speed. But Battle Glory is difficult to come by. You need to be constantly fighting because it burns out really quickly. So let's fight this guy and see how they do in the battlefield. You know, we've set up normal stuff. Let's look at the models actually for a little bit. Start battle. Like, look the detail on the models, like the shields, and for once they're not semi-naked women if they're women fighters. And I have to point this out. It's really good that they didn't do that. Like, you do get the women in pajamas here and light clothing, but eventually they get higher armor. But for once, it's a realistic outlook on what people would be wearing in fighting if they were, you know, not mad. Let's basically say that. Okay, you guys run, and you guys come here. We got to kill that boy. We should be able to take this rather easily. He only has one slinger unit, and we can get our cavalry in the rear of that and ruin it. She is really strong as a character, and as you level her up, she becomes quite difficult to kill. Prefer her over Achilles, honestly. And will these guys start shooting? Okay. Get the horses ready. You guys fall back. Initiates go there.
Your hero is under attack.
Alright, it's time to charge in. You charge in, and you charge in. Let's see the cav charges. The sounds are also really cool. Boom. They did increase the unit's impact quite a bit, which is nice. But again, cavalry are really strong still, and they will keep doing a lot of damage. So let's charge over there. But as you can see, unit collision has been fixed quite a bit as well. Something that we were really worried about in the base game as it came out. Pull out again. And charge into there. You charge into there, and you guys come here to shoot in the flanks. To be honest though, these slingers are poor sods. Ragdolling them around. And these young spears should be breaking really easily. Over here, these initiates really do well. And they're getting slaughtered, but they do hold well from a frontline perspective. And charge back in. And these guys are running away. But this is important, seeing this happening, that they don't actually just push through, because it was such a big issue. Yeah, I think we got this.
Victory is close enough to taste.
Okay, he's running, their entire army is routing. We lost quite a few units, like models, but that's alright. Replenishment isn't that bad. Okay, just making sure that they don't have the army after, because we would need to attack their settlement. I always like, you know, to make sure it's a clean fight. These guys are getting a lot of kills just running down, and it's also important. You see, the chevrons, you need them to level up as fast as possible. So this fight, if they get 2 chevrons, that's great. Because losing these units when they have experience, it's a pain in the ass. Especially horsewomen, because these are tier 2 units. So you need to have trained some, I believe the Stegodores or the Initiates already to become horsewomen. Which is so annoying. Wait, can they attack? Yeah, they can attack. Come on, one last charge. And that's done. And battle. So I kept recording for half an hour and everything got corrupted, and yeah, I had to restart the entire thing and replay the first battle, and we'll do the other stuff as well. Oh god, no, just completely thrown me, of course, but sorry for that. Sorry if you see the numbers different, it's because I had to restart from scratch. Anyway, we've defeated this guy again, and well, it's a different guy now, but we're gonna take unit replenishment in this case, because I just want my units to go up. But you also get them let them live, which is the normal one, but then you get to kill them all, which instead of morale gives you battle glory, which is kind of nice because you need battle glory because it does so much. Okay, unit replenishment.
Yes.
And the enemy has been defeated. Now, of course, what you want to do is, well, you finish that and recruit more units, and we want to go and take on the settlement and circle, and because I remembered that I need to give her Embrace of Ares, and yeah, let's just get stuck into this fight, and then we'll finish talking about the faction, and I'll show you a little bit of the campaign and advanced stages. Well, advanced, it's still early stage, but I'll show you how it progresses eventually. So let's fight. Well, we were cursed with rainy weather, but there's nothing we can really do about that. I think there is mud there, so yeah, let's just deploy here, and cavalry goes there. We're actually a bit more battered up than I would like us to be. You go there and come up that way. And let's get started in this fight. This is a bit harder of a fight because they do have an archer general, which does make it a little bit more annoying to deal with. But we should be able to deal with it nonetheless. As long as they start engaging on the Penthesilea herself, it should be okay. You go there and you start coming this way. You charge in. Okay, you go that way, you come this way, and you move into your area. These boys are gonna get charged. The problem are these axes, because they're going to do a lot of damage to us, but we'll figure something out. Our own axes are going to do a lot of damage, so at least that is a good thing. And we're going to charge into the rear with our badass archers. Now badass cavalry into his archers, and that's going to be the end of his army there. These guys charge into that. She's dealing with that. Are we all engaged? Possibly not, but our cavalry is sort of making a bit of headway. Those guys are getting attacked. Okay, our cavalry got stuck there and moved down this way again. Come on. Why? Okay, they've broken that. And these archers are not having the best time. I mean, I can see why they're losing heart. Well, who's losing heart? You. Oh, you. I don't want to lose you. Pull back. Actually, charge into there. You charge into there, and you just do go there. You are spread thin, madams. Okay, get out. Yeah, the last fight it was much cleaner, but the curse of YouTube's. Let's do those abilities. I think we're okay. A rear charge into these guys, making sure that they don't come back, and shoot at them and shoot at them. You break them. This is the last one that needs to be properly broken. Okay, this should die. You guys are still relatively alive, but he is winning slightly. Okay, charge into that. Those guys shouldn't be coming back. And his archers came back, didn't they? Yes, they did. Okay, you get the hell out. Get the hell out. Get the hell out. Don't care. You are out.
Victory is close enough to taste.
You go charge at him. His archers are getting ripped. His guys are dying there. Charge the militia warband. You come in a safe-ish place. Move forward. Charge at him because he is sniping. Okay, I think we can just fast forward it at this point. Yeah, they're broken. Army losses. Ooh, that was not fun. Got my ass handed over to me there because I almost lost the Liberius infantry, and these guys are really important units. Though the Huntress is doing really good work there. Now, this is what I wanted to show you, and I'm not sure I'll be able to explain it as I did before. Basically, you have two options whenever you attack a settlement and capture it. You have the option to raise, you have the option to enslave. Raise and kill, or raise and enslave. Raise and kill gives you 150 battle glory for one turn, Gives you 30% movement range on your campaign, so it allows you to move a bit further, and it gives you 100% administration efficiency. This is good if you need to get something done, if you need that little bit extra of battle glory before triggering the blood oath, if you need that little bit extra of campaign movement range, or well, I think both of them give you campaign movement, so that's alright. If you need that little extra to finish a research, this is what you get. What I would suggest for the first few cities that you burn down is you get Workforce. Workforce gives you battle glory for 5 turns, so it gives you essentially 100 more battle glory overall, and it makes sure that your campaign, you can still move, and you get the campaign bonus of growth horde. Your horde needs to grow, and it needs to grow fast, so raise and enslave, because you need to get the population up as fast as possible, as every single one of your buildings, as we discussed earlier, has population requirement for them. Now those population requirement move much higher. Moving in, so you can see what I love is that encampment does not take movement, and that's really important, because for obvious reasons, right? If you move and you're a horde and you need to encamp at the end of the turn, if you're only allowed to move 50%, you're gonna be much slower in dealing with stuff. So yeah, now you can build stuff, because if you have that available, and you can do local recruitment, you can recruit whatever you like, and you'll have the initiation rights all along here, as we discussed already. I believe we discussed it already, I'm not entirely sure. If not, I'll check the video after I cut this clip. So yeah, there isn't much more I can show you from this perspective, so I'm gonna jump on to the other campaign, which I think I'm 27 turns in, and we'll have a discussion there. And I was wrong. That's one of the clips that got corrupted. So I'll just do it quickly now here. With regards to the units. By the way, this is my 27 turn campaign. As you can see, I'm still in the same region. I assure you, I got till down here, more or less, around down here. I burned down all of these, but they were captured almost instantly, and we'll discuss that in a jiffy. But first, just the upgrades. So these guys are the axe warriors. You upgrade them, I believe, from no, I don't have any. Sorry. You upgrade these guys, the Curinoties. My voice is really gone this morning. From the warband. The warband can either be upgraded into these boys, into these girls, or into these girls. And then these girls can be upgraded further. You have the option of getting the Aninites, which are large axe cavalry, or the Daughters of Ares. Really good units. Over here you can get either the horsewomen or the Striga Nores from the spear. Amazon Chargers. The Oathsworn can be upgraded further into the Hippomakoi, which are really strong cavalry, and the Oathsworn come from the Initiates themselves. The Huntresses can be upgraded into Mounted Huntresses, or Testimonious Chosen, which are really good javelins. And you get a number of those. Those guys are upgraded from the Skirmishers, and the other option is, I believe you can upgrade them to something else, but I completely forgot what exactly. And meanwhile, the Slingers, which I'm recruiting more, you can either get Shielded Stone Slingers, which are really good into themselves for obvious reasons, 180 range, 47 missile damage, or you can get the Archers, which I don't have any option to show you, but the Archers and the Texanotes are really good themselves. I just lost them in this fight for, difficulties that I encountered there, and Furies or Hippomakoi over here from the Horsewomen, and these guys are really good, especially the Furies. They are just fantastic. So I think that is all of the campaign mechanics. Now with regards to how to play them, I'm going to be doing a playthrough of oh my god, these names. Penthesilea. I pronounced that completely wrong. I'm going to do a playthrough of her, and I'll probably do like 5-6 episodes and see how far we can get. Each one will be around 40 minutes long, 30 to 40 minutes long, so I'll probably, hopefully be able to get down there and see where that goes, and see how much damage we can do as fast as possible, that is. Yeah, campaign mechanics per se. What else should you look for? Well, I would really suggest if you start this, you'd come to a corner like this or a corner like this and settle there, build a few armies, level them up, and then with another army just going around raiding and sacking settlements to get the resources. Once you get the resources, you can have a few units that can survive, because the enemies are endless and you need to be really careful where you're going, how you're doing. Yeah, I mean, for horde mechanics, this is definitely the way forward. I won't say that the game is quote-unquote fixed, because the game itself is playable, it's really good fun, and especially with the patch, 1.1 patch, check my video on that. They did miracles, and they upgraded... why am I making that sound? It's in the morning, my body functions really weird, although it's 1:20 p.m. and this video is meant to be up in 20 minutes, but hey, yeah. I was saying, before I got onto a tangent there, it's that the horde mechanic is really cool. It's something that's new, it's something that's exciting, it's something that seems that it can work. I can see this working with the Beastmen, I can see this working with the Warriors of Chaos in Warhammer Total War, I can see this working in the future if they decide to do Medieval 3 with the Mongols. It is a new concept of how to do solve an old problem, because this is an old problem, right? The fact that they just did these tweaks, it's attention to detail, which is important. And with that said, guys, if you do have any ideas on how to make horde factions better, or stuff that you think should be fixed in the war, I mean, don't come telling me graphics, don't come telling me unconstructive criticism, just tell me constructive criticism. I'll try to pass it over to CA. They are really listening and they're really being supportive to the content creators, so, and also to the general public as well, because they're listening, and this is the product of them listening to you. You know, their patches, their updates, their games, it's just they're trying to come up with something that is exciting, it's fun, and it's new, and it's not always easy. But with that said, I think that's the major factor of this this point that I wanted to make. And I am sorry I'm a bit all over the place. I legitimately had this sorted out, and now with the clips lost, I kind of a bit all over thinking. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. I definitely did enjoy it a lot. But again, you guys know I'm a bit of a fanboy for Troy. I quite like it a lot. Played it quite a bit, and keep playing it. I haven't yet finished the campaign because I just keep getting distracted and starting a new one, whatever. But with that said, guys, hope you have a lovely day. Might see you tonight, might see you tomorrow. I might not stream tonight for reasons because I am getting a cat, and you shall see the cat on stream very soon. His name is Simba, and I am really excited to share him with you guys. Like to show him, not share him. He's mine. He's my kid. But yeah, I'm really excited. It's in fact, now I need to go and start cleaning up and fixing stuff. I got him food. I need to prepare his stuff. But yeah, guys, take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.